All right. Hey, Brian GG here. I'm with my buddy Anthony Lam, and he's the Vietnamese food expert. We're here at Yummy Yummy in San Francisco. We're gonna have some very authentic Vietnamese food, I hope. So, all right, let's try it out.
I'm like the worst Vietnamese because I don't use this stuff.
Don't use it? How do you, so you can't tell me how I'm supposed to make my noodle soup properly.
So generally I want to say this is for pho, but you can probably add it to the satay, which is like you can add the mince and everything or have a little bit more texture. It has like that fresh taste to it, which is like generally like a Vietnamese thing. For your bún bò Huế, usually people put like the bean sprouts if you want it. I primarily don't like it, but you could also put the lemon, which is usually just like again add like a little bit more flavor to the bún bò Huế.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so we got here the imperial roll. It's basically like the Vietnamese spring roll, and it's one of my favorite appetizers. I prefer it over the the fresh one that's wrapped with rice. Is it like rice paper or whatever? Yeah. Yeah, and then the sauce they give is like a kind of like a sweet and sour sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and try one right here. It's hot.
Yeah, so Vietnamese coffee is pretty strong. It's pretty sweet. Comes with the condensed milk and it's drip coffee. It's pretty concentrated. Usually people drink it over ice. You could drink it hot as well, but the ice kind of condenses it down so it's not too strong, not too sweet.
And you told me that in Vietnam they drink this twice a day.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. In the morning, it's kind of something that they do as like a casual conversation starter. They would go to the coffee shop, just talk about life, kind of catch up. And this will usually happen like in the morning, and if they're bored, they even go during the day, afternoon. Yeah, there's a lot of strong coffee over there for sure.
Nice. And then tell me about your dish right here.
So this is the hủ tiếu satay. So this makes it a little bit more soupier. It's I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's with the hủ tiếu, which is like the smaller noodle, the egg noodles, or sorry, rice noodles, and yeah, it's just really good and spicy. It has a really good texture and flavor. Yeah.
All right, so I got here the bún bò Huế. Please excuse my pronunciation, but so you see here they've got like this coagulated pork blood. I don't know if I've ever had it, but yeah, it's kind of gross to some people, but I'm sure it tastes delicious. Anything pork is awesome. They got like a chunk of pork here and then some beef tendon. The broth is a bit, I would say it's a little sweet, but it's also spicy, so I kind of like that combination. And then the noodles are kind of like, I think they're rice noodle, so pretty interesting. Can't wait to dig in. So.
Crazy good. This one, I think it's a different good in that it's spicy, but it also has lemon in it too. That's hard to compare because like you go to Vietnam, you're just like, all right, this is the original.
Yeah, that's
you
how
come to
it's
America,
classically made, you know.
Yeah, you come to America, you're just like, all right, there's no way you can touch it, but like this is actually pretty solid.
I'm sure there's a lot of like Vietnamese ingredients that you can't get here, right? So that's like part of what makes it different. Oh, Anthony, you told me Vietnamese people love to wrap everything. I'm gonna wrap this imperial roll with the mint leaves and then some vermicelli. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of it, it's how you do it. Maybe squeeze some lemon juice, get the seed out. Roll it up.
Dip it in the
Dip it in the sauce?
Yeah, you have to.
I have to. Alright, you heard it here. Let's see how it is. Damn. I think it's better this way. You get way more sauce on it, and you get like a variety of textures.
Yeah, the texture of the lettuce is pretty, that's a good compliment. It's nice and fresh, but it's still like really complimentary with the mum.
Yeah, I like how you get that crunch in the center. But the legs is also crunchy, and it adds like that freshness to the imperial roll. It's pretty cool.
Master-wise, it's like
Yeah, school me on how to make this imperial roll wrap.
I mean, it's the same. You can do whatever you need, but like primarily people just kind of, you know, wrap everything all together. I mean, I'm pretty bad at it, to be honest, like compared to my parents, but they just kind of wrap it all together.
Yeah. Dip that in the sauce.
You know it's bad when the noodles are dripping out too. Like you want everything to be in together.
How much gas?
It's magic, right? I don't get it. What makes it taste so much better?
It's just so fresh. Like you're eating, just like it has such a cleaner taste. Textures really are really good. It's like crunchy inside.
I heard that, yeah, they got power.
Yeah, it's solid.
Looks like you killed your dish there.
Oh yeah, it was good. It was solid. It's interesting because you're in Vietnam. It's like smaller portions. With here, they give you a pretty good portion. Yeah, it was super solid. Like this one, they had more lime flavor to it, so it definitely added like a good kick to it. And I asked for it to be a little bit more spicier. It wasn't as spicy as I thought it would be, but it was still like just the right amount of spice, a little kick. The soup, I was surprised, was still had flavor. Kind of going back to my point where it's like in Vietnam, like the paste or the satay there was more pasty, and I thought, you know, that would capture more flavor. The soup, I wasn't expecting to capture much flavor, but they did a really good job here. It was solid.
So the bun bue tasted really good. They gave so much noodles I couldn't even finish it. But it's probably like one of the best ones I've had. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting that much coming here, but this is like legit Vietnamese food. And you know, I took a bite out of the pork blood, but I'm not a big fan of it. It just tastes like blood. Yeah, so that, and like the texture is not like my favorite thing. Kind of like a gelatin, almost. But I really loved the imperial rolls. I killed like 7 of them. Wrapping it was a new experience, and I thought that was a better way to eat it. But then I did get lazy. I would recommend trying that anyways. So I guess that's it for this video, but I would highly recommend coming here if you like Vietnamese food or you want some more authentic Vietnamese food in San Francisco.